morning, y'all.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Try it again. Good morning, y'all.
Good morning.
That's better. Alright, my speech is about gun control. For many years, there has been an ongoing debate about do guns kill, which is still widely argued today. Many people believe that banning guns will put an end to this debate, but I believe that guns don't kill, but people with guns kill. When you think about it, a loaded gun sitting on the table is highly unlikely to kill someone. However, a person sitting on the table with a loaded gun can use it to kill someone, even if it is an accident. At the end of the day, the owner of the gun is the person who should be responsible when the gun is used. The real concern for our society is the number of crimes that are committed with guns every year. According to the National Crime Victimization Survey, in 2008, 303,880 victims of violent crimes stated that they faced an offender with a gun. At the same time, in a similar survey from the NCVS, report a decline in the use of guns in violent and non-violent crimes. We live in a society where people are taught to believe that guns kill. A simple Google search of the phrase guns kill will bring up images of anti-gun signs and photos. Even when people speak out against guns, they seem to refer to the gun itself and not the people using the guns. These things contribute to the way society thinks about guns. In the news, when we hear about a crime that involves a gun, it will be very unusual to report that a gun walked down a dark alley and opened fire on someone. Most of the time, the news will typically state a gunman or a gang member, or even an unsupervised child, just to name a few, as has been responsible for a gun being used. Again, it is not the gun, but the person behind the gun. If you take a deeper look into the real problem or incident, you might ask yourself, was the original owner negligent in any way? I have a relative that told me she bought her first gun from a local shop in less than 20 minutes. She only needed to have an ID, watch a 3-minute video, and pay less than $200. Although she was licensed to use a gun, she said it was way too easy to get one. When I interviewed my cousin, retired Officer Smith, she told me that her frustration is that so many guns are already on the street, and it is difficult to keep track of illegal resellers. Also, many owners never take time to properly educate themselves on proper storage or use of disposal of guns, which can lead to opportunities for guns to land in the wrong hands. One could argue that banning guns would take away all guns. In reality, it would simply take away our constitutional freedom to the right to bear arms. If guns are banned, it will leave law-abiding citizens defenseless and stripped of their Second Amendment rights. Ask yourself, what if someone broke into your home? Although there are so many forms of weapons that could protect you from the person breaking into your house, they will require you to be up close and possibly in direct contact with the person that's breaking in. The right to bear arms is your right to be protected by law in the event of such an emergency. I want to help people understand that we can find an alternative solution to banning guns. We have to start by forcing Congress to improve the current law that we're designed to control the distribution and use of guns in our society. We should be asking ourselves, how do we begin to use the current laws to make sure that guns are used responsibly and kept away from bad people? Also, how do we do a better job of using the media to raise awareness about the importance of gun control? No matter what you believe in this scenario, gun control is a matter of public safety. While there is still much to debate, the law clearly states that citizens have the right to bear arms. To date, many of the regulations relating to the state of guns have improved. For instance, a background check is required to prevent the sale of guns to ex-offenders and known criminals. Many local governments have implemented buyback programs where people can turn in guns for cash and immunity. Immunity meaning money. The best improvement of them all is the implementation of smart guns with biometric technology. This technology helps to ensure only the registered user can operate the gun based on his fingerprints and recognized grip. New Jersey is the first state to enact the smart gun legislation. I believe many other states will because, as I've said before, it's not the gun that kills, but the person with the gun that kills. Last but not least, raise up your voice. Talk to your family members, friends, neighbors, teachers, friends on Facebook, Twitter, Uber, all that good crap. And urge them to reach out to your state government officials and advocate for small gun legislation in your state as we take our voice to Congress. That's my speech.